think everything should be back working now. Well, hi Z Mailman, how are you doing? I'm doing okay. So where am I at? The game just crashed. Yeah, okay. So I still need to kill the Milo Queen again.
Whoa. You hear that? My God. Someone's ghosting us.
I've had a long day. What have you been up to? Oh god, she spotted me. Wow, okay. This went much better last time. You go away. God, right, I think I'm dead. I know, I think it's more likely to crash in DLCs. So that might be what the problem is. Right, I'll take a bunch of stim packs and cyber jet. Take this. It's only working out. I'm stuck in a corner right now. What's the problem? See, last time, before it crashed, I got a sneak attack trip on it. So I had already lost most of its health, but not having that there. Right, bust out of that. Kill a little one. Killed Swan at level 7. How did you manage to beat Swan? Like, what gun did you use?
Whoa, Krabby.
Right, we tamed one. That's good. Take a second to reevaluate. Said it was gonna one-shot, didn't. So let's go up here and kill the last one. Alright, Big Jim's script a couple of legs. That sounds like a good strategy actually. But I'm gonna save, just so I don't have to fight that Milo Queen ever again. Let's go give this to the operators then. So let's hand this over to the operators then. Right now I need to speak to Gage, who should be back at his top grill. fast travel to Disciples HQ instead because he's on the ground, not actually up top. It'll save me jumping down. I figured out how to change your name colour. Have you set it as blue? Because I always noticed that it seemed like every single time you joined the stream, it had your name was a different colour each time. Does it just like randomise the colour if you haven't actually picked one?
So, boss, will we be reaping any rewards from your new reign?
Okay, you might as well go home.
What's on your mind?
I don't need you to open
I
doors
think it's
anymore.
about time we called it quits.
I'll head out. But I'm not. If you change your.
Yeah, let's go to Sanctuary. Did I level up? No.
Well, I'll
Dr.
be damned
Gage.
if you actually did it. Nuka World is ours. All of it.
It's slash colour. I'm pretty sure there's a way you can actually
I was just doing what
change
I do
it
best.
Hey,
in the
I didn't
settings
think you
somewhere
had
as
it in
well, I
you.
think.
I wouldn't have put my neck on the line. But still, you've just got to understand. We ain't ever been on ground this solid before. Now that we're here,
Yeah,
let's
you
keep this
can pick
party going.
colours.
I'm thinking it's
You
time
click
we
on the
set
little
our
gear
sights on
sign
the
at the
Commonwealth.
bottom and edit appearance. You can change it that way.
I think I like where you're going with this.
Yeah, I kind of figured you would. Taking back Nuka World is a big friggin' deal, no question. But it can't be the end
Oh,
of
it's
it.
been the same colour.
Needs to be a beginning. These bunch of savages
Alright.
need a goal, something to focus on. If they ain't got it, they'll wind up turning on each other. In an operation this
Might
big,
just be my...
we're gonna need more of, well, everything.
Oh, you're on
Nobody's
mobile.
gonna hand it to us.
Yeah, there's
We need
not a
to take
little
it.
gear sign, is
Commonwealth
there,
has
on
a ton
mobile?
of shitty little settlements that could be put
I
to
just don't
better
think
use.
there is.
Don't you think?
I don't really use mobile all that much.
Sounds like you've had this plan from the beginning.
The ideas crossed my mind, sure, but I'm just making suggestions here. You're the one that needs to give the go-ahead. We don't gotta rush into this headlong. We take it slow. Be smart about it. If we're aiming to grab a piece of the Commonwealth, it's going to take the right contacts and a lot of muscle, right? I say we go have ourselves a chat with Shank. He's the point man for everything entering and leaving Nuka World. He floated this idea before. Been itching to talk to you ever since you took over. So I bet he's got a good idea of where to start. He's in charge of the caravan, so odds are you can find him somewhere near the marketplace.
If you're vouching for this Shank guy, that sounds good enough to me.
Yeah, sure. How else do you think he ended up at the top of my Christmas list? Just head over and talk to the guy. He'll back up what I'm saying about the Commonwealth. And while you're doing that, I've already got the gangs working on getting Nuka World's power plant up and running. It's about time we shed some real light around here and let people know we mean serious business. Oh, and if you want my advice, or if you want me to tag along, you've got it.
Cool.
Gage.
Change to follow me.
Come with me. I need your help.
Ah, is it
Yeah,
not
okay.
useful?
Sure.
I don't know, I've never really spent a lot of time on mobile, so I don't really know what the settings actually are for it. Right, so I leveled up 82. That means I can max out Penetrator. Cool. So that's that done. That means that I've got basically half of the perception perks now, which is pretty good. I'm not sure where I'm gonna go next though. Gunfu's an interesting one. Yeah, Gunfu is an interesting one. But also Bloody Mess is worth getting. And Awareness as well is another good one. Yeah, Gunfu next. Yeah, because then I get more damage if I do the same target and more damage if I change. They can be quite strong together, especially if you like target the second or third opponent multiple times. Or lockpicking. Yeah, that might be another good one as well, to throw a point or two in there. But I don't know about lockpicking, because there's only one good thing that's behind a locked door, and I've already got Kate to open that for me. And it's not like I'm getting much extra loot out of it, because I've already got more money than I'm ever really going to spend. And I've already fully upgraded everything. Yeah, so I don't know. Let's not worry about it for now, I've still got a whole other level to do until then. Let's talk to Shank then. Especially in this next bit. Ooh, don't crash. Okay. Especially since the next bit, when I go back to the Commonwealth, the enemies won't be as strong there. So I won't level up quite as quickly as I do running around Nuka World. And I'd like to do her quest at some point as well, but I don't know if I'm bothered fast travelling around
Ain't no fan of playing nice with us.
places to get the cappies. Actually, I'll check the Nuka card. Is there a medallion here?
I've always dreamed of coming here, and now I finally made it.
But I need to get 100,000 tickets out of this place at some point. I have no idea how I plan on doing that.
You're the new overboss, right? You sure made an example out of Coulter.
Are you kidding? That was a piece of cake.
Well, you have to admit, you had a bit of help. Gage was the one that clued you in. Yeah, I know all about it. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
I'm getting the impression that nobody liked that guy.
That's like calling a Deathclaw a pussycat. With Coulter running the show, business was starting to dry up. Now that you're here, I'm betting everyone stands to make a lot more money. Speaking of which, I'm hoping you're here to spend a little bit of your own at the Nuka Cave.
Sure, why not? This place looks like fun.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, isn't it? Yeah, all of the amusements and games around you are working thanks to yours truly. I'm the only one that can take them apart and put them back together again. If I go, then it's only a matter of time before they fall apart. And all the cute little prizes you can win? Yeah, you can thank me for those too.
Prizes? I like the sound of that.
Well then, step right up and I'll explain how you can win some. Every game in the Nuka-Cade still takes the original pre-war tokens. Just slot one into the machine and you're off. If your score is high enough, the machine will kick out a bunch of tickets which you can redeem at a prize terminal for all sorts of goodies.
Right, so I need to get 100,000 tickets somehow. And how many do I have right now? I think they're under MISC. $4,000. I'm not sure how many I'd get per thing. Can't do that in Power Armor. If I do that, I'm gonna get shot in here. That was weird. Yeah, the acid talker isn't great. It's like a revolutionary sword. Doesn't it just like lower the enemy's armor or something like that? This is the one you can totally break, isn't it? I think I patched it up there. So is this going for 60 seconds or something? I'm pretty sure it's the fastest way to get tokens. We'll see how many I get out of this. If I get like 1,000 out of this, it might not be that bad. I think it's over. How many tokens do I get? Oh my god, 216. That means I need to do that like 5,000 times. Not 500 times. That's gonna be painful. Like, can you get more on the shooty one? You might be able to get more on the shooty one. What's this? No, I need 100,000. Where do I get more out of this? Usually it's a cactus or something there. As far as this one, you have to use your own ammo. Actually, getting a minigun is actually like a legitimate strategy for this one. I'm not doing too bad with the deliverer. The flamer work better. I didn't know that. Actually, it might be easier if I use a Gatling laser. Because I have loads of fusion cores. I have way more fusion cores than I do. How much do I get for this? That's better. I'm not sure if a Gatling laser works. Why don't energy weapons work? Whoever decided it was a good idea to try and get 100,000 of these was dead wrong. Oh yeah, I could see the flamer not working maybe. I feel like the Gatling laser should. I don't even know if I have a Gatling laser. I certainly haven't found a legendary one. I was kind of hoping you could just buy tickets off the dude. New high score there. I've even got a pipe auto pistol there for me if I wanted it. I'll still need to do this 200 times. Wow. I might just off camera this one day. Do one more, but then I might do all the rest off camera at some point because I don't really feel like forcing anyone to watch this. Especially when I can't hit any shots. Wow. Guys, I'll literally be here the whole stream doing this 200 times. What I should have really done is just done a game or two each time I walked past the nuke arcade. Rather than doing it all at once, just like spread it out. Wow, okay. That's another new high score. Getting better at this. Yeah. I'll still need to do it like 200-ish times. Why did I leave my armor?
Well, that'll make things more interesting.
Right, so let's get on with what I'm supposed to be doing then. So the next bit I think is I need to take 3 settlements for the raiders. Then the final raider quest starts. I think it's what's going to happen here. Oh, and I need to do the guy's little tutorial thing, don't I? That's a pain.
Luca world. I've always dreamed.
Yeah, and I might do some of the Nuka World side quests, like the Cappies and stuff. At some point in like the last remaining Star Cars. Like I might just dedicate a day to that. Because I think today is just going to be about the raider settlements and hopefully the final raider quest.
Look who it is.
Depends how long it takes me.
Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself. Name Shank. And if you and Nuka World's favorite Cyclops are standing here, well, I suppose he expects you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long did it take him to convince you it was time to move on the Commonwealth?
Hey now, no convincing, just a friendly conversation between like-minded individuals.
I will kill them after. And yeah, I am, because I need to do the Minutemen ending still, and I need to do the Minutemen ending, so I'm going to do all 4 of the endings, and Preston refuses to work with you while the Raiders are
Just
alive.
gonna leave me in the lurch here, boss?
Sounded like a good
Oh,
idea.
welcome back,
Because
Natman.
it
You
is.
didn't really miss
Giving
much.
the
We
gang
just
spots to call their own
redid
around
some
one.
stuff from when the game
Brought you some
crashed,
goodwill.
and then
But
I
provided
shot a
them
few
with their own
targets in the nuke
domains,
arcade.
carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth. Well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, all you've got to do is say the word, and we can let the fun begin.
Okay, let's get started.
Music to my ears.
Shank ain't kidding. This is gonna be all kinds of fun.
So getting us set up in the Commonwealth is going to require 3 things. Territory, provisions, and loyalty. First things first, territory. We're going to need to claim a
Yeah.
settlement for our gang to work from. an outpost.
I need to do what Preston
and
wants.
there are two ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince the locals to leave, or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. How you do it is up to you.
To be fair, I think
So,
Preston's more interesting to
first
listen
big
to than
decision.
Shankers.
You want to talk them off their land? Or
He
you
just
wanna wipe
never
them
shuts
out?
up, does he?
I think you know what I'd rather do, boss.
Get a gang together. Those settlers are as good as dead.
Stick with the classics. Now, once you and the crew have cleaned the place out, those lucky girls and boys will move in and start working the place. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So, which gang you want to join you on the job?
And the operators.
The operators.
Got it. I'm sure they'll appreciate you thinking of them.
I bet you they can manage to keep looking bored through the whole thing.
That just leaves the target. Now, for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance last I checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always going to be able to run every job against every settlement. So, you ready to pick the spot for Nuka World's first new homestead?
I'm ready.
Good. So, where do you want to hit?
Right, okay. I would rather not step on the Minutemen's toes too much, because you need 8 settlements to do the Minutemen ending. So I'd rather not take settlements that belong to the Minutemen if possible, because I'm just going to end up having to take them back again later. So I'll do Kingsport Lighthouse. I'm pretty sure I don't have Kingsport's Lighthouse. In fact, or Taffington Boathouse, that might be easier, because there's Children of the Atom there, it's a pain. Let's do Taffington Boathouse. Or even Coop Manor. There's a few here that I haven't actually taken. Yeah, I'll do Kingsport Lighthouse, because that's an interesting place I don't usually go to.
Let me... Yeah, that one will do. So, these sorts of jobs are pretty straightforward. Move in, kill everything in sight. Crew will be waiting for you when you get there. Help you deal with whatever you may run into. Now, you're not gonna be able to take a direct route to the place. Fast way to get yourself killed. So you'll have to meet our folks outside town. Now, if you're looking for something to give you an extra edge, might be worth checking in with some of the gang bosses. Probably got some trick or two up their sleeves. The crew that's joining you is just gonna have standard kits though. If you want to arm them up differently, I'd take along some extra gear. Knock 'em dead, boss.
Right, okay, now before we do that, I want to speak to each of the gang leaders to get their little bonus thing. Good old handmade sniper rifle. Yeah, that's probably one of my favourite weapons in the game. I'm not sure which is my favourite, but handmade rifle is definitely in the top 3. I think I know what the top 3 weapons are, but I don't know what order they'd be in.
Boss, let's chat. Shank says you might need our help vacating the squatters living in our new base. And ain't it just your lucky day? Wait till you see what I got. Found some toys, a couple operators left in their corpses in the back alley. Not sure how they got themselves dead like that. No shame. I took them apart and made a little something different out of the parts. It was just gonna be a toy for my pets, but it's more useful than that. Beasts find these things irresistible. Toss them on the ground, and anything nearby and hungry will come a running, ripping anything in their path to pieces. But you're gonna want to be a safe distance away, because, well, things leak a little. Don't want to end up becoming a snack yourself. Oh, and here, take this paper. It'll show you how to make more. Don't look so surprised. They ain't all knuckle draggers.
It's impressive, Mason.
Ha, ain't it though? Don't forget where you got those. And when you're putting that to good use claiming new haunts, don't forget us. Alright?
Cool. Okay. And do I want to collab? I don't know at the moment, Natman, because I don't think I'm really interested in collabing at the moment, like kind of with anyone. Like I'll host you when the stream's done, because I don't mind hosting people, but I kind of just want to get my own stream set up before I collab with people, but I might do in the future. Yeah, I hope that's alright. Yeah, collab, it's like kind of collaborating. You know, sometimes streams do it to kind of help support each other. You know, it's like it's a good idea, and I like people who do it. But I just feel like I've got a bit much on at the moment.
So the pup thinks he can run with the big
Really
dog.
start thinking about stuff like that. Let's go speak to the operator's leader.
Life is short, boss. You better get your partying in now.
Are you gonna go on a walk soon?
Understanding the
That's
operator.
alright.
I thought about trying my hand with Godwin.
Like, yeah, Nat man, if you're streaming when I'm done, I'll host you if you want.
Trouble? You sure you want to bother with that?
Right, so let's see what she has to say.
How's it hanging?
Hope the task isn't giving you too much trouble, Overboss. You're still willing to take care of it?
I'm on it. Don't worry.
I guess you ought to get going then.
Says let me speak to Dixie. But who do I speak to for the operators one? They give you...
Hey there.
Overboss, a pleasure. Shank said you might need some tools to ease relations with the people of the Commonwealth. Well, you've come to the right place. I've put together a couple of toys that should make getting what you want out of those rubes easier. Only thing we ask in return is that you remember the operators when you're handing out new territory on the other side of the mountains.
Don't worry. Your gang will be taken care of.
Wonderful. So, first up, something to manipulate a target. It's a homemade distillation brewed to mimic human flight pheromones. Toss one of these grenades at the feet of your target, and convincing the wary settler suddenly becomes a much simpler affair. Now, to function effectively, I had to make the formula precise. So it's not going to work on people in any of the big towns like Bunker Hill or Diamond City, nor on caravanners. But for your purposes, hitting settlements out in the Commonwealth, it ought to give you a serious edge.
So basically, this thing is worthless unless you're using it in a few specific missions for the raiders.
Take any advantage I can get.
Well, this should give you one. Here. Only had enough to make the one locally. But you can take the recipe as well, should you find yourself wanting more. So, the other trick up our sleeve is a little more broad spectrum than the grenades. Gulp down a couple lungfuls, and anyone you speak to will be far more apt to give you what you want. Plus, I've winnowed down the addiction risk to near zero, so no need to fear repeat usage. Here. Ingredients for that one have been tricky to find, but between that and the grenade, you should have no problem getting at least one settlement under your control before you have to brew up your own. And just remember us when you're crushing those poor settlers underfoot, hmm?
Right, so she's gonna be smooth operator as well. Which gives you 10% better prices and plus 3 charisma. It's actually really good.
Never did get why Coulter brought in 3 gangs to claim the whole world. I mean, he had us. Don't need the
So we'll see what Dixie, the head of the, or second of the disciples wants. Let's go speak to Dixie.
Wouldn't hurt to tip the scale.
Up top.
Swear to God.
I still don't understand why Savoy even exists. He doesn't do anything.
The pack is going to howl all the time. Could at least be good.
Where's Dixie? She's down one. Here she is.
Hey, Dixie.
Boss. Was wondering when you were gonna come see me. Heard you're collecting toys to help you mark us out some new stomping grounds. Well, ours is, without a doubt, the finest little piece of hardware you ever laid your eyes on. Sure, she may be based off some shitty operator tech, but a little Dixie love and some fine tweaking go a long way. Let's just say, them fever blossoms ain't no joke. Mixing with just the right ingredients makes people madder than a hornet's nest. Perfect for
You thought it was a
convincing
type of
meddlesome
crab.
settlers to rip each
Yeah, we're
other
not talking about Milex.
Sounds like I'll be putting it to good use.
Damn straight you will. I trust you'll make your mama proud. Only wish I could watch the show
Ooh.
myself.
I don't know what happened there. Screen just went white. Oh, there's a Fury grenade. Personally, I think the only one out of the 3 there that are actually useful is a smooth operator. This is a pretty good item to just take just before you buy or sell something, or do a speech check. But then again, by this point in the game, you probably have so much money and so much stuff as it is, you don't really need to worry about stuff like that. Yeah, my game's a little glitchy. I think it's because of the DLC.
But for better?
There's always a lot more bugs in DLC because I don't know, there just always is.
Leaving us hanging?
So yeah, so I've received all of them now. Let's Go capture Kingport Lighthouse then. Here's a cool little handmade submachine gun. There we go, I haven't already taken Kingport Lighthouse. This isn't gonna upset the Minutemen too much. Preston will still hate me, it's just I won't need to take the settlement back again later. Clear this place out. Actually, the handmade submachine gun isn't that bad. If you wanted to use like silenced automatic guns, is actually really good. But something that I feel like a lot of people don't realise is that the weight of the gun affects its AP cost. So if you give a gun a long barrel, you're actually increasing the AP cost of the gun. So I could get more shots than that if I changed it to a short barrel. So that handmade submachine gun that was on the loading screen is actually really optimised for AP cost reduction and a silencer.
Hey.
So it's actually not as bad as you might initially
Nothing
think.
much to worry about. Place just needs a good cleaning out. Time for us to move in.
Let's get this show on the road.
Hell yes.
Let's go clear these guys out. If I can get up this small hill. There we go. Yeah, this place is full of mines, isn't it? Yeah. A glowing mongrel. I've upset all the glowing mongrels, right. That's a pretty good gun fu moment there. Even though I don't even have it yet. Child of Atom. I always thought it was strange that you can be friends with the children of the Atom on Far Harbor, but you still have to fight the ones here. I get that like different parts of the same group, but I still feel like these guys should at least acknowledge that you've helped these guys. And you can literally run through here with like a full set of the Far Harbor Child of Atom Marine armor, and it'd still attack you. Child of Atom Reborn.
You cannot hide.
Another Child of Atom around.
Do not test me, heretic. I shall find you.
I think there's a skill book in here somewhere. Yes, I think there is. Yeah, the only really friendly ones in the Commonwealth are the ones in the crater of Atom in the Glowing Sea. And there's that one other guy who's also in the Glowing Sea in like the Sentinel Post or whatever it is.
Well, this is different.
Like the Sentinel Outpost Prescott or something like that. I was already crouching. The game promised 95% accuracy on that one. Right, so let's check out this place now. I'm sure there's a skill book in here, I don't know where it is.
Looks like someone should have fought harder.
Where is it? Raider flags. Cool. Operator flag.
Hey there.
Yeah. I'm thinking this place will do. At least once we get some supplies coming in. You ought to head back, boss. Let him know how it went.
Okay, now Preston hates me forever now, which is nice. He's now like permanently not my follower. And he'll have some quite mean words for me next time I speak to him. Is it really forever? Yeah. And this character, Preston, cannot be my follower anymore. If I kill all the raiders, I can get the Minutemen back on side and do the Minutemen ending still. But Preston will never follow me again. If you side with the raiders, you lose them as a follower forever.
Well, well. Word going around is there's some new raider boss tearing up the Commonwealth. Not too shabby.
It's a damn good start.
I'll make sure your cut of any caps the outpost pulls in are waiting in your quarters. So, now that we got part 1 on the books, we can move on to part 2, provisions. If you want to hang on to this newfound territory, you're going to need to convince a nearby settlement to start handing over shipments of supplies. I'll make sure those shipments get distributed direct to the outpost. Any caps they provide will be waiting in your trunk up in Fizztop. And the more a settlement produces for itself, the more of each we can get them to cough up. Now, like before, the method's up to you. You can, or you and a crew can...
Why stop at kneecaps?
Kneecaps? Meet bullets.
Good. I'll make sure everyone knows this is a maiming job. So, which gang you want to back you up?
Yeah, you could convince him it wasn't you. But in some ways, I like it. Like the... Like, I feel like there should be some permanent things to make, like, because if you could get everything on both sides, it makes the decision meaningless. So I feel like there is definitely should be some things you lose that you can't have access to if you side with the Raiders. Just like there should be things that you can't get if you kill the Raiders.
The operators.
I'll send word along. Then all that's left.
So I don't really mind losing Preston. It means only good guys can use him.
No settlements.
Just like only bad guys can use Gage.
Close by to follow up on threats. And if you ever want to see for yourself which settlements are within range of our outpost, you can check the map in your Pip-Boy. The Slog might be a good choice to hit, though I'd have to confirm that's still the case. So, where you want to do this?
But I can convince him to work with me again. He'll just never follow me again. Let's attack the Slog, because I don't think the Minutemen are on the Slog at the minute.
Yeah.
Subdue the Slog. Go attack a Slog. Don't want me to fast travel to Dunwich Boris, that's not going to happen. In fact, I haven't even discovered the Slog. I don't know if I've done the Slog's mission yet. It might just be saying I haven't discovered it because I haven't been there, or rather I haven't, you lose the ability to fast travel to any of the settlements you're attacking to. That might be what the problem is. I might just, by next time I level up, I might just put 1 point into Grim Reaper Sprint. Oh wait, no, I can't. I don't have high enough luck. But I feel like Grim Reaper Sprint would be really good on this character. I'm eventually gonna help them. I'm gonna kill the Raiders eventually. Just not right now. I need that trophy. The trophy for taking 8 settlements. It's right here. Ooh. That's interesting. Do I want, where is it? Relentless, refill action points on critical hits. Or 25% faster fire rate and reload speed. I might keep this one. But I don't really use critical hits on the plasma rifle. If I'm going to use a critical hit, it would be more likely be on my sniper rifles. I tend to just use the plasma rifle when I get caught and panic. Oh, missed.
You hear something?
Actually, there is a way you can do the Raiders and still have Preston following you. The way to do it is you need to do all the Raider missions before you meet Preston. If you do all the Raider missions and then kill the Raiders before you meet Preston, so do the whole of Nuka World and kill the Raiders before you meet Preston, he won't refuse to be a follower anymore. It's only if he's made you General of the Minutemen and then you side with the Raiders. That's the only way you lose him forever. But if you're not the general yet, you don't lose him. So there is a way to do both, it's just really long-winded and difficult. It's like doing the whole of Nuke World without even meeting Preston. It's quite an ask. There's Nuke World's typically a late game thing, and meeting Preston's a very early game thing.
Hey, eyes up. Get out there.
Right, I think I might just move on from sniping these guys now. Say that, then I continue shooting them. Got a sneak attack in the middle of there somehow. There's another one. Yeah, when you can one-shot them, you might as well just throw a shot in. Yeah, for some reason all of these are sneak attacks again. Alright, so... walk into a wall again. I think these guys are going to leave me alone now. I'm further enough away. Okay, it's not forever. Yeah, let's go clear out these ghouls. You know, Brotherhood of Steel style. Let's just charge in with our biggest energy gun and power armor. And clear them out. Oop, don't want to pickpocket him.
Hey. Hey, boss. Preparations are all set. You just let us know when you want us to get started crippling some settlers and putting holes in their friends.
Let's do this.
All right.
Oh wait, I'm pretty sure the Minutemen come to protect settlements now. Brotherhood of Steel for life. This is exactly the type of quest the Brotherhood would do. I mean, murdering ghouls and forcing settlers to give up their crops. So that's just a Brotherhood quest in general. It's like two birds with one stone. It's a slog. Oh, the Minutemen are here. Well, hang on a minute. What's the biggest grenade I have? Wow, Minutemen's pretty tough. I told you this yesterday. No, it's a real skill to be able to kill birds with stones. You know, I need to use that skill as many times as I can. That kind of silence on a pipe gun. Let's confront the settlement leader, who is, I think it's Wise Man over here. Oh, he had a laser musket.
Good news, friend. You've been selected to supply the gangs of Nuka World. Or else.
What? Yeah, sure. We'll make sure you're taken care of.
Cool. Now we're taking the slog for a measly 100 XP. That's how much their lives are worth. What do I need to do now? Return to Shank. have you not heard the phrase, kill two birds with one stone? It's a phrase. I haven't actually killed any birds. Alright, okay. I was starting to think that you hadn't. This isn't an automatron loading screen. It's like on the borderline. It's like one of those people who just like pushing their luck just enough. All the birds in the Commonwealth are all Institute spies. Didn't you know that? Yeah, stones might be a bit harsh. But all the birds in the Commonwealth are all Institute spies.
Sounds like they're gonna tear the place apart if we don't get the hell out of there.
Then I guess we'll just have to let them know who they're dealing with. You did good. Now get going. The adults are gonna discuss this. Figure this would happen sooner or later. Our outposts caught the attention of some of our new neighbors in the Commonwealth. An outside crew of raiders think we're honing in on their territory. Sounds like they're planning to tear the place up, and our people with it. Suppose this provides us a good opportunity to make an example. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Mayhem and destruction is what I'm thinking. What it's worth.
Yeah, rip and shreds.
We'll rip them to shreds personally.
Bingo. Only language raiders in the Commonwealth understand. Force. But you should probably get going. You wouldn't want to keep our new friends waiting. Wouldn't be neighborly.
Cool, let's go kill this random raider gang that doesn't seem to exist anywhere else in the game. Yeah, the birds in the Commonwealth are all, they're like synth birds made by the Institute. Like, I'm not even joking, like, look up the Watchers. Go talk to Preston. I can do, actually, yeah, I might do. I'll have him shout at me. Then we'll continue with the raider quests. Yeah, I think the Institute spy birds are called the Watchers. I think that's the name of them. Just quickly Google it. Where's Preston?
Do you need something, monsieur?
Tell you what, I'll put my comic books on here as well.
What's
just
going
for
on?
fun. Grognak the Barbarian, Guns and Bullets. All the Nuka recipes, they're a pen. Put all the scabs here. There's my comic collection, ever growing. And all the scab ended up on the same row. That's pretty good. Right, let's go talk to Preston. Let's see where he is. Oh, here he is.
Hey.
You crossed the line, General. There are some things I can't forgive. I thought I knew you. I trusted you. and then you joined up with the scum that prey on the Commonwealth?
That's enough out of you, Garvey.
I guess we understand each other then. Don't think that the Minutemen will stand by and let you bring even more misery to the Commonwealth. If that means shooting at you and your new friends, so be it. But that's in your hands. You can still turn back and try to actually make the Commonwealth a better place.
I'll think about it.
You'll think about it? That's the kind of meaningless bullshit I've come to expect from you. For the Commonwealth's sake, I hope you change your mind and come back to being the general we hoped for. I'll follow your orders as a loyal Minuteman. But our friendship is over. I could never trust you like that again.
Jackson assured I was well built.
This'll go better if we don't talk to each other.
Yeah, he said he'll support me as a loyal Minuteman, but he won't be my friend anymore. So, I mean, he won't follow me, but he'll still give out Minutemen quests. Let's go to Kingport Lighthouse. Yeah, but I just googled that thing about the birds. And it says, yeah, the synth watchers. The Institute utilizes synth UAVs called watchers. They monitor the activity within the Commonwealth. Ronnie Shaw comments on seeing lots of Institute crow things sniffing around, and Justin Ayer makes numerous references to watchers at the Synth Retention Bureau. And the monitors in the screens in the Synth Retention Bureau show like camera-like display footage from a bird's eye view, and if you find the locations of the pictures, you always find that there's crows around. So like, yeah, angry Preston. But yeah, the synth watchers, the birds being synths are real.
Can we trade a few things?
Right. You're the boss.
I'll take a caps and ammo.
I want the head of whoever's running this shit show brought to me. You, the Nuka World waste pile that thought you could move your gang into Sinner's territory and live? You give me one good reason I shouldn't slice you open and eat your heart right here.
You listen closely. This land is ours. So turn around and crawl back under whatever rock you came from. Right now.
Whoa, easy. Take it easy, alright? Sure, just, keep it. Place was a shithole anyway.
Will he back down real quick? Well, that was easy. Let's go back to Shank then. It's another automaton loading screen, isn't it? Dalton's farm suffered an attack. Oh well. I wasn't about to go to Far Harbor and rescue them.
Heard some rumbles. This one didn't get you either. Figure I shouldn't be surprised.
Those raiders won't be causing us any more problems.
That's what I've been hearing. So I suppose your recent success brings us to the next step. Loyalty. Without loyalty, everything that's yours ain't. And to keep a crew loyal, you need to keep them happy. Now, keeping raiders happy isn't real hard. Just have to make sure they've got their basic necessities, just like any other settlement. That they've got some things to keep them entertained, and that their food's taken care of, which, with raiders, well, isn't like dealing with other settlements. Now, if you want me to go into detail on any of that, you just say.
I think I've got everything I need to know.
Sure. If you've ever got more questions, you come find me. Or you can always consult that Pip-Boy on your arm. No better tool to tell you what your outpost may be hurting for. Now, depending on the state of the place when you hit it, this first outpost might already have some of the bare bones set up. All you've got to do is build up what's missing. If you want to run some jobs to convince more settlements to start sending supplies, well, you know how this works. You just come talk to me. And I was thinking, with the outpost coming as far as it has, might be time I set up shop there. Save you a trip anytime you want to run a job. You just let me know if that's something that'd interest you. Be good to make some trouble in the Commonwealth again. So, there anything I can do?
Tell you what, I'll send Shank to an outpost.
Alright. Where am I going?
Because it's easier accessible that way. So I don't need to come all the way back to Nuke World every time.
See you there, boss.
And then I need to make a raider outpost happy now. Which hopefully won't be too bad. Hopefully. Right, so I need to make these guys happy somehow. Hand over automatron loading screen, we can't escape them. I'm not going to be defending Orbalan Station. In fact, I might mount my own assault on Orbalan Station. Right, so can I make any beds for these guys? That might help. Beds. Yeah, you can have a few sleeping bags. A few outdoor sleeping bags. There we go. It's 80% happy now. And you can also have don't have any concrete. That's not good. Yeah, there's no cinder blocks around or anything. Resources vault. Oh, that's where they all go. Okay, whatever. See what else we can do. These guys might be happy without water. Raider flags, raider resources. Yeah, give them a booze still. And a pick-me-up station. Does that make them happier? Yeah, I can assign you to the booze still. I'll assign you to the pick-me-up station. Does that increase the happiness?
No need to worry, boss.
No. Oh, it's 84%. How awkward is that? Can I make any other kind of water purifier? Yeah, I can do that. That's 4 power. Add an oil for the turrets. Wow, I have no idea how to raise their happiness anymore. It's like they have enough beds, they have enough. Oh, there was concrete there all along. I'm gonna go grab some oil from Sanctuary. Now we're taking supplies away from Sanctuary to supply the raiders. Yeah, another automatron. Let's rob Sanctuary then. For oil. Anything with oil in it? Good old oil, maybe? Oil, ooh. I'm sure I saw a flip lighter for a second there. Oh, oil. I have 40 flip lighters. Wow, okay. Let's just take 20 of them. That should be enough oil, right? I have 40 lighters. That's just 40 flip lighters. I mean, there's gold plated lighters and all sorts as well. I can't believe I have 40 lighters. Orblin Station. I don't think you've realised this yet, but I've switched sides. There we go, now they're happy. See, all they needed was a little bit of defence and now they're fine. Oh, look at Shank having a nice little morning at the beach.
Hey, Shank.
Place is looking good, boss. Everything a gang of lowlifes could ask for. So, you ready for the final piece of the puzzle?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Good to hear. Because what you've made is a foothold. To solidify our place, our outfit's gonna need some real numbers. 2 more outposts carved from the Commonwealth ought to do the trick. Get all that together, and, well, we'll have a real base of power on our hands. With that kind of clout, we'll be able to start setting up dealers at our outposts. Get to selling stuff like real damn towns. We keep expanding from there, we'll even be able to set up spots where the locals can come drop off tribute. But I'm getting ahead of myself. For now, you'll want to start by claiming another 2 outposts. You just let me know whenever you want to get rolling on those jobs. So, boss, what's the plan?
But this quest just never ends. All I want is the XP dump. I want to run a job.
Looking to run a job.
Works for me. What type of job did you want to run?
I'm gonna claim a new gang outpost.
Took over another settlement.
Got it. So how'd you want to approach it? Talk them into leaving yourself? Or you and the crew putting some lead in them?
Get a gang together. I want a clean house.
Will do. In which gang you want to join you on the job?
And we'll do the Disciples this time.
Done. So, what's the target?
Right. Now let's just attack Orblin Station. They've been bothering me. Actually, a lot more options have opened up here, I think. Yeah, let's do Orblin Station. Just because they've been mourning about attacks, I'm going to show them a real attack.
Wait, pretty sure that place is one of yours, boss. That's where you want to hit?
That one's the target.
Ruthless. So you know how this job works. Head to the target, put down anything that moves.
I'm pretty sure this place is going to call help from the Minutemen now. But because of the leveled zones thing, these Minutemen will actually be really, really low leveled. Like, not like the slog ones are actually quite tough. These ones are actually like... And these ones are actually quite flimsy. And there's only 2 settlers as well, so it's not even that difficult. Right, can I get any good sniper shots? Let's go up top this rock. Right, okay, there's a Minuteman with a mining hat. That guy's gonna go down first. Since they're very annoying. And there's 4 kills straight away. See, sniping and VATS is so overpowered. 1, 2. Oh. Oh, there we go. Nice and simple. Yeah, when you can kill like 5 out of 7 targets without even being spotted. I think that's pretty much there. Red flags. Disciples flag. Hello? That's a Brotherhood thing, but with lasers. The Sims. That's quite the fight. Brotherhood are fighting the disciples who are fighting the Sims. I might just not get involved. But I feel like I should. Yes, I'm friends with all these guys still technically. I'll shoot the Sims. So because I'm pretty sure you can't anger the Institute by shooting Sims. I'll shoot that Sim. Yeah, whatever. Now let's get back to Shank. Over here. Alright, you're back. That's cool. Yeah, I don't think you missed much. I just had to... I took over Orbeland Station as well. So we now have 2 outposts and 1 vassal farm. Let's go talk to Shanklin. I haven't leveled up in ages. Yeah, I'm not too far off. Yeah, but there's a skill tree. For anyone who's unfamiliar. Yeah, I've noticed you like the Brotherhood of Steel.
Hey boss, just one more outpost to claim. You want me to set up that job, you just say. So, what do you think?
I'm interested in running a job.
You got it. Just need the details. What job you looking to run?
It's claiming a gang outpost.
I want to get one set up.
Sure thing, boss. You gonna talk to them yourself? Or should I get a crew?
Let's wipe out
Get me a crew. That's
not fun to wipe them out.
Sure. And which gang you want to join you on the job?
The operators.
Sounds good. So, where you want to do this?
I'll do Egret Towers Marina because I haven't taken that for the Minutemen yet.
Let me... No go with that one, boss. Heard some nasty rumors about that spot. Think you ought to scout it out before we try and target it.
Who cares about nasty rumors? We're just going to charge and kill them.
Let's try another target.
Alright.
Well, it's raining again.
Where do you want to hit?
It's raining. Is it raining where you live? Let's do Merkwater construction site. That's way down south, out the way.
Let me... Yeah,
let's go shoot some Milox.
That one will do. So you know how this job works. Head to the target, put down anything that moves. I'll have some of our people meet you there to assist. Show those settlers who's in charge.
Yeah, let's show them Milox settlers who's in charge. You know, those Milox are never gonna know I hit them. Never really understood the point of this settlement I'm taking now. It's way down south out the way. It's just like, it's not even that good a settlement. It's just like got loads of water and stuff in it, so it's quite difficult to build. Pink pool. What's his head? To escape from the pink pool. I know, Automatron. Just everywhere. Oh, you might be able to look at that red sun there. It's really cool. Even though you're not meant to look down a scope or anything directly at the sun, I'm going to do it anyway. You know, I've still got that Institute healthcare for the time being. I could do it like. I don't know if you can enslave Mirelurks, but yeah, like literally yesterday I enslaved a super mutant and I didn't know you could do that. So what's this place? You look nice today. Okay, it's a sentry bot. I'll be having them fusion cards now. Even though they shot this thing in the fusion cards and the fusion cards are clearly unstable, I'll take them and use them anyway. Yeah, I don't think that's quite as funny as the Fallout 3 version of it. The Fallout 3 version of that doll's totally golden. It's hilarious. I want to see what these operators have to say about the Mirelurks. Come on, shoot its head before it sees me. Come on. Yeah, I think it spotted me there.
Hey there. Boss. Did a little recon on the target. Bunch of pests wandering around the joint. Past due, someone was sent in to do some exterminating. Time for us to move in.
Oh, so these guys don't actually mind shooting Mirelurks. The disciples get really annoyed at you if there isn't any people there. Like, you know, the disciples are kind of snobby and all, not the only one to kill people. I mean, Mirelurks are like not good enough for them. These guys don't seem to mind fighting Mirelurks. Oh, just casually put a Mirelurk Queen, okay. Well, I was expecting the Mirelurk Queen to be here. But I thought it was going to be one of those things where it leaps out halfway through. Oh well, one shot it anyway. Cool, now I just need to build a flag. 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 And operate flag. There's another 100 XP. And I've now unlocked the second rank of Wasteland Warlord. Good old Wasteland Warlord. I'll just show that off. Wasteland Warlord. Rank 1 lets you build raider stuff, and rank 2 lets you build raider shops. So now I need to go talk to Shank. Yeah, Mirelurk. The Gauss rifle in this game is so overpowered. Just the fact that you can just one-shot Mirelurk Queens of it. It's just like when you have a critical hit and a Gauss rifle, you can just one-shot any enemy in the game and you're guaranteed to hit plus the critical hit and stuff like that. It just gets a little bit broken. That's why I try not to use the Gauss rifle too much. Like, if I can, I'll use the normal sniper rifle, handmade sniper rifle, rather than the Gauss rifles. I feel like the Gauss rifle is just a bit overpowered.
Shank.
Boss, I just got word. You need to get back to Nuka World. Now. The Pack have turned on us.
Oh, shit. Bunch of dumb rabbit animals.
Mason didn't like how you were handing out new territory. Now him and his whole gang have gone and stormed Nuka World's power plant. The other bosses are waiting on you before they move in. you need to get back there before these turncoats do something stupid. Well, something else stupid.
And oh no, the pack have turned on us. Who knew that was going to happen, since they've basically been sending me threatening messages every single time I walk past them, and I've been kind of totally ignoring them. But oh well, let's go and clear out the pack then. Yeah, I didn't think they'd ever be nice enough to let all 3 factions survive. There's gonna have to be like if you could make all 3 factions survive, there'd be like no consequence to the decisions. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. I failed a permanent solution. Oh well, I failed a Radiant quest because apparently the pack hate me now. Okay, this place is basically turned into a shooting gallery. Right. Let's go kill a pack.
You hear something? Not today, pal.
But something cool which I did notice. Not this one. He has a quick eject drum magazine. I'll be taking that. Isn't that nice? The disciples and the operators are working together. It's nice to see. See, nothing like Mutiny quite gives the same team building exercise. Yeah, like the Nuka World guns have really steep requirements, like in terms of perk requirements. But yeah, they have steep perk requirements, but you can actually find most of the mods like on the Nuka World Raiders anywhere, so it's not all that bad. Right now, I'd like to put that thing onto my weapon now, but I'm not sure whether I have the resources in my inventory or not. How much junk do I have? Actually, I have quite a bit of junk. I have duct tape, so I've definitely got adhesive. Right, see if I'll swap them mods around. If I can't, I can't. Yeah, especially if you kill them all, you get. Like, if you could kill them all, you might as well just take all the as many of the handmade rifles as you can, so you don't need to worry about modding it. But killing them's actually quite rewarding. I think like a lot of people say that you get like no reward for wiping them out, and it's not very good to do it. But you actually get quite a lot of unique armor sets. Like Mason's armor's unique. Like all the Nuka World leaders' armors are totally unique. So kind of in that sense, you get quite a lot of money from it. How does he even know it was me teaming with the Raiders? I don't know. Actually, I don't know that. I mean, it's not exactly like I've been subtle about it. I mean, I'm literally wearing the exact same armor I was wearing when I talked to him on all my raids.
You
take this quick eject? Oh, I'm down by 2 screws. But do I have any guns I can scrap? Yeah, it's a brother that has the armor. But you kill him anyway, don't you? So it's like right now I'm gonna get Mason's armor, aren't I? But I won't be able to get the Disciples or the... I won't be able to get to the Disciples. Short pipe rifle, I might be able to scrap that. Yeah, I won't be able to get the Disciples and the Operator's armor, but I will be able to get Mason's. So you can only get 1 of the armor if you... 1 screw in that, that's annoying. Right. You don't happen to have...
What's up? Everything okay, boss?
Guns for sale.
Got any gear for sale?
Yeah, here you go.
Which is the cheapest? The Operators. Yeah, whatever, I'll just do that. Right. Operator sniper rifle. 6 screws, there we go. Oh yeah, I am gonna kill them all. Not yet though. I wanna make sure I've done everything I can do in Nuka World before I kill them all. And there we go. I managed to get a thingy on that without actually... That might change the colour. Let's go with the Disciples colours. There we go. Does not that look like something which will actually wreck you? I mean, it's a sniper rifle with 75 bullets in a clip. That's crazy. Yeah, I usually go with the Disciple sniper rifle because, like, I know it's a sniper rifle and the Operators usually use sniper rifles, but I like having my gun all black. I just feel like it looks cool. So, power play. Meet the gang bosses there. Nice fast travel to the... Oh no, I'll spawn right in the middle of them there. Right, let's go to... Dry Rock Gulch for you. That's probably the quickest way to get there. Just the painted one, in your opinion? The rainbow one? Yeah, I've never really used the PAX one. I feel like if you were making like a pack character and had the pack armor and stuff, it would be quite good. Like I could see myself eventually role playing a character that would use the pack stuff, but I could see myself like, on the most part, not really using it. Besides, this gun I've got now is like a good blend. It's a sniper rifle like the Operators, but it's got a paint of the Disciples. So it kind of shows that I'm a 50-50 split between the two. So I feel like this is a pretty good sniper rifle. Like, not to mention the fact that it is literally the best sniper rifle, like, under under the Gauss rifle, because the Gauss rifle is clearly the best. Yeah, even though I've got 75 bullets in a clip, I'm still probably going to fire like one bullet and reload like I usually do. Yeah, well, it's a hard habit to break. What quests do I have selected? Oh, claim the gang's hall from bottling plant, no thanks. Good, I'm glad it auto-saved there, so I was about to quick save. Just in case it crashed, because I don't want to have to redo the rare settlement stuff again. Look at all these ants. Oh, a legendary glowing ant. Junkie's missile launcher. No thanks. But having said that, actually having a missile launcher on my person at the moment isn't a bad idea. Just in case I want to throw one out there, even though it's like a useless effect, having a missile launcher is better than not at this point. Flying ant swarm, hate these things. I only get 7 XP for that.
Looks like Mason's looking pretty well.
I knew that nut job would turn on us sooner or later. So, are we storming the place or what?
Both of you shut up. We're about to find out. The boss is here. Mason's gathered up his animal goons and took the power plant. That asshole thinks he'll get away with this. He's dead wrong. I'll skin him alive and savor every minute of it.
Bunch of damn savages. Should have put a knife in Mason's eye.
God damn it, sometimes I swear this is like taking care of a bunch of children.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that, because we've got bigger problems. While you were gone, word came back from the Commonwealth that you're favoring the Disciples and the Operators. Well, surprise, surprise, Mason wasn't exactly thrilled to hear the news.
He and his gang forced their way into the power plant. Now they've got the entire place locked down. We can't let him get away with this, boss. And we all want to crack at those loonies.
Damn right we do.
Look, it's your play. We'll follow you anywhere. But you have to swear to us that Mason pays for this with his life.
Well, they are like children. Like, she's the edgy one. These two are the twins who are like a bit rich and snobby. And Mason's just that, like the class clown. You know, of all his rainbow outfits and stuff.
He's as good as dead.
Music to my ears.
Time to clean house.
We got your back, boss.
Cool, hunt down and kill Mason. Somewhat fitting considering the fact he's like animal themed and we're hunting him down. Right. I want to rush up ahead, just to take a few sneak attacks in before they show up and wreck my stealth. Even though, as we've seen in the past, I'm pretty good at wrecking my stealth all by myself, but whatever. Still seeing them. Just got 88 XP for some reason. so hard to kill all the raiders. Well, for you it is. I've never really had trouble with that quest before. Like, but I've only ever done it at a really high level though. Like I can see if you did it like, if you arrived at Nuka World at level 30, like they recommend, and you tried to clear the raiders out then, it would be pretty much impossible. But like, for me, I'm going to be doing it, I'm going to be like level 80 something when I eventually do it. Yeah, I'm going to be like level 80 something when I do it. It'll probably be really easy. Yeah, you did it at 50. Yeah, I think the lowest I've ever done it was 60 something, I think. That's the lowest I've ever done it at. Ooh, nerve grenade. Fortifying synth chest piece. I wish they would stop throwing nerve grenades at me. Let's go inside. Oh yeah, the lowest character I ever killed all the raiders at was like level 65 or something like that. Now I was like a power armor character with like minigun, with like a minigun and a Gatling laser and a fat man. It was like a power armor heavy guns character, so I was a bit overpowered, I think. Well, the ghoul corpse is still here from when I was here last. Ooh, level up. Let's save this time, because it crashed last time I leveled up. Awesome, level 83 now. Yeah, since I don't have Grim Reaper Sprint. Yeah, I'd like Grim Reaper Sprint, but it's just too many levels away. It's 4 levels in luck, then Grim Reaper Sprint. A Brotherhood of Steel character next. Yeah, it's funny that you mention that actually. My next character, they might not join the Brotherhood of Steel, but it is going to be like a kind of like automatic guns, heavy guns, kind of power armor character again. So I may or may not join the Brotherhood. I haven't decided. Thinking it's definitely going to be more of a charge in with a big automatic Gatling laser rather than a sneaky character like this. But for now, see, part of me wants to take Blitz just for fun, but I don't think I'm really going to get much use out of it. It's but like kind of a sensible kind of thing. Makes me want to take Awareness for the damage and VATS accuracy, but then like Bloody Mess is there as well, and that's better. Could also take Gun Fu. Tell you what, I'll go with Gun Fu. But I feel like that'll be a lot more effective in the long run. I mean, this character is like level 83 at this point. Yeah, Scrounger. Yeah, usually when I do this, I don't usually go with more than 2 ranks of Scrounger, because I feel like after that point, you've got enough ammo and money anyway. Like, if you don't have enough ammo for something, you can just sell all the extra ammo you don't use. Pack survivalist. Ironically, will not survive. Maybe you will. Oh, didn't survive that. And besides, this character's at like level 83 now, so I think it's kind of time to just take fun perks rather than kind of the sensible ones. I think my character's just overpowered enough because he's a high level. You can just do fun stuff now rather than the serious perks. That's kind of part of the reason why I don't really want to take Bloody Mess, but it's just like I can just do some mess around perks. At this point, I might as well. I mean, the build has everything it needs to be functionally useful. It's just more of a case of me not messing with the self now. Ooh, too bad. Spotted me last second, very good. Net. Oh, yeah. Absolutely no reason, I think. Right, let's keep on going. She fell to the ground and the last bolt missed. I'm quite proud of this character actually. It means level 83 and 86 is my highest character ever. So this character is quite possibly going to be my highest character ever after I've done this. In fact, actually, I might even make him my highest level character ever, just try and drag it on for an extra stream or two, just to level him up a bit. Ooh, a legendary pack. Pack Butcher. Wow, second I almost threw that grenade right at myself. Put my arms down. Unyielding common armor chest piece. I'm not a fan of unyielding. I think that if you're going to take a perk, that gives you increased damage at low health, you're better off taking Martyr rather than Unyielding. But I feel like the slow time will benefit you more than the +3 to each stat. Right, do I have a... I don't have a critical hit ready. Right, okay. The good thing about Mason is Mason, that's on his own. All the others, there's 2 or 3 up here. Mason's on his own. There we go, Mason's gone. Right. That's basically Hancock's perk that did that for me. So you mix Hancock's perk with a legendary weapon, like that. I have looked like 3. That's how fast I need to over. Right, okay, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. And let them handle this. And then I'm gonna jump in. How can I fire this off? That'll do. I think my sent legendaries flying though. Oh, I can't put my light on because the helmet's broken. I don't like perks that only work when you're less than 25%. Generally I don't, but I like Martyr because it gives you an alarm, basically. If all of a sudden the game just goes into slow motion, you know you're on low health. So what do I do now? Oh man. Wow. It says retrieve the control panel key. That isn't bad. For a melee character, that's actually quite good. So you can just freeze an enemy when you block them, and the pole hook's actually one of the better melee weapons. So that's actually really good. I like that. I won't get much use out of it, but I still like it. Right, but it wants me to retrieve the control key, but the control key is on Mason's body, which just got launched all the way down here by the mini nukes. Right, where did he end up? Let's go find Mason's corpse. Look how far he got launched. Yao Guai finger necklace, Mason's outfit. Right, now I need to walk all the way around again, don't I? Let's walk all the way around again. Honestly, I recommend to anyone, if anybody has like about 30 space spare in your inventory that you just don't use, like if you're like at a high level and you've got like Lone Wanderer and Strong Back and stuff, or you wear power armor and you've got a carry weight of like 400, just carry Big Boy around. It's just such a fun gun. Put a Merv mod on Big Boy and just use it. I literally just carry it around because it's such a fun weapon to use. Let's run all the way around real quick. And it's actually night time as well, which is nice. Because turning on the lights is so much better at night time than it is during the day. No, but who releases fireworks during the day? I think this is the right way. I'm hoping this is the right way. hoping this is the right way. I've kind of lost track of where I'm going now. And out we go. Run all the way back. See, I'm the boss here. I should have probably sent Gage to do that or something. What's this? Quantum, not quantum, victory. And you could call a victory. There couldn't be one more fitting, could there? Whatever. I thought that was going to tell me something useful. Welcome back. And there we go, that's power play completed now. I think all I need to do is just talk to Gage, who for some reason decided to sit at this console rather than look at the fireworks, but whatever.
Hey.
Need something from me?
Look alive, Gage.
Nuka World. All lit up. It's goddamn
It sure is. I haven't seen any place like it in a long time.
It ain't just the lights, boss. Now that Mason is gone, and most of the pack has been taken out, there's not much left to stop us. We've made one hell of a mark on the Commonwealth. There ain't a soul from here to Diamond City that hasn't heard of us. And despite what happened at the power plant, the rest of our gangs are stronger than ever. I took a big chance helping you take down Coulter. Glad that paid off. You know the real difference between him and you? The reason that the rest of us are behind you? You were willing to bleed for us. You put your neck on the line to get us ahead in this shitty world. And believe it or not, that means something to us.
I hear what you're saying.
Good. So I guess the next move is yours to make. With the power to the park back online, you might want to cover old ground and see if you can get into some of the places that were cut off. Or maybe hit up Shank and take out a few more Commonwealth settlements, if you've left any standing. Oh, and of course, you could always lend Mags or Nisha a hand. I'm sure they have plenty of jobs to run.
Sounds like we still have plenty of trouble to get into. I guess we better get started.
Then I guess that does it, boss. You point the way and the gangs will follow. There's plenty of caps out there just waiting to be taken. And as long as you keep bringing them in, we'll have your back.
There we go. I've helped the disciples and the operators, so I've got a chosen disciple and ace operator. Just remind myself what those are. Ace operator, that's the one I want to do. So I'm less likely to be detected in shadows, and I believe I think that's 25% more damage with silenced weapons. And chosen disciple, kills with melee weapons will restore your action points. I'm not sure what the maths is exactly on that one, but that perk is really good with Blitz. It's such a good perk with Blitz. That's why I was compensating, taking it earlier on. For that perk there, that's a really good perk. Especially since, like, I already have like strength 11 in power armor, and I already have like ninja, so it's like I can kind of just pull together. I can kind of just like pull together a pretty good blitz character just from that, even if I don't have big leagues, because it'll be times 12 actually. Sneak attack multiplier for me is really overpowered, especially since I think Nisha will give me an instigating Disciples blade, just straight up. Let's just go back to Sanctuary now, repair my armor, dump some stuff, then we'll see what else I can do about Nuka World. Dump stuff. Yeah, Frid, that's not bad, that's not bad. That's all I picked up really. Dump that. And Mason's outfit. +1 strength and +1 luck. With 24 damage resistance, that's not bad. I mean, that the Yao Guai finger necklace +2 strength, that's really good. Let's dump all this new Coca-Cola stuff. Now let's repair the power armor real quick. And they've got full set power armor again. I don't think that's how beds work, June.
I can't believe she's gone.
Hey, you better stand up.
Haven't we suffered enough?
So now I'm just going to go speak to each of the raider bosses to get their unique weapons. I'm sure the Disciples one is an instigating Disciples blade. I can't remember what the Operators one is, so we'll have to wait and see on that one. Get the leg vengeance. Yeah, I can't get the leg vengeance yet until I become Sentinel of the Brotherhood. But you can buy honor at Paladin, but you need to wait till Sentinel to get vengeance. So I would get it if I could, but I can't at the moment. Let's go speak to the operators lead.
Hey boss, looks like you really lit this place up.
Oh, these guys died. Is there any more pack hanging around? someone sent you a picture of salami? Why, just a random person, or do you know who sent it to you? Here she is.
I have to hand it to you, Overboss. Things have progressed nicely. The park's on its feet again. We're finally set up in the Commonwealth. The path being shown their way out of existence was certainly a pleasant surprise. I suppose Gage wasn't wrong to put so much faith in you. You've certainly earned your place here.
Now don't go getting all mushy on me, Max. I'm not sure I can handle any tears.
Rest assured, there will be no tears. I'm merely stating fact, because what it took to get where you are now, the burned bridges, the salted earth, there is no going back. Like it or not, you're one of us. A cutthroat, a killer, a raider. But, as luck would have it, it would seem that this was the life you were meant for.
Dang. I was hoping I could be a pony.
Sorry, boss. Take it from experience. There's no use in fighting who you are. You can only either let your nature consume you, fall to booze and chems like the rabble around this place, or you can embrace it, let it drive you. So, with that in mind, I hope you'll appreciate the earnestness with which I mean this. Welcome home, Overboss. Here is to a bright future.
Ooh, and that refills action points in a critical hit. I think I'll keep my VATS enhanced one. That's the one that's less action points, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, with that, I can still only get 4 shots, like. Yeah, I think that's better than the Operators, the Relentless one. But I'm pretty sure the Disciples are guaranteed to give you an instigating one, which is really good.
Someone's coming through the gauntlet.
Well, I'll do that in a second. Let's pick up the last thing from Nisha. Listen to her little speech and get the Instigating Disciples blade. And then I'll go do the little arena battle thing. You never know, I might get lucky and get the unique Gatling laser the first time. In fact, I'd like to have the unique Gatling laser, actually. Nobody should still making me walk up the stairs after all this. See, Savoy still hasn't done anything yet, has he? He really doesn't do anything in this game.
Not bad, boss. Not bad. You made good on your promise, and we've got one less worthless gang to divvy up the spoils. A shame. I'd love to see the look on Mason's face one more time before you put him down. Some alpha, leading his pack into a death trap.
It's like dealing with some rotten kids lashing out for attention.
Not a bad comparison. The kids part is dead on. So tell me, you've been overboss for a while now, followed through on your promises. You claimed the rest of the park, got us out in the Commonwealth. And now Nuka World's lit up like a Christmas tree. Was it worth it?
This is the life. Wouldn't trade it for the world.
You bet it is. And with this place more or less operational, all we've got to do is sit back and profit. I only regret wasting all those plans I had for Gage. Although I'm sure he's bound to screw up sooner or later. You just let me know if you ever tire of him. And for now, I hope he knows just how lucky he is.
There we go. Instigating Disciples Blade. So I guess 91 damage, and I haven't put a single point into big leagues. Let's have a look. Yeah, that does 58 damage. Let me just favourite that real quick. Wrong button, I was pressing the wrong button there. And now you're getting hate messages of someone who's mad that I had to explain what I have to go means. He said I got triggered. Alright, that's a bit odd.
Always keep your knife sharp.
Yeah, that's a bit strange, actually. I mean, try not to worry about it. I mean, chances are they might be annoyed at something else and they're just kind of taking it out on whoever they can.
Serious business.
Right, let's go speak to this dude and do this little quest. He has big power armor characters. It's got this little knife. But I can't remember. Is Cutlass Blade the highest rank? So I can't remember whether that's fully modded or not. If I happen to be near a workbench, I'll give it a quick look.
Hit this thing pretty well.
Yeah, that's true about smart and dumb people.
A few of the machines have been acting up, but don't worry, I fixed them.
I heard you were looking for me.
You heard the alarm, right? That means someone's in the gauntlet. Looks like a real tough one, too. What happens next is up to you. You can take him on yourself in the arena, or I can make sure our little rat never gets out of the maze.
I'll fight in the arena.
Put on a show.
Hell yeah! No better way to earn a Raiders' respect than kicking some ass in front of a crowd. Just head for the arena whenever you're ready, boss.
Right, I really hope this is the guy in the power armor with the unique Gatling laser. Like, that would kind of totally make my day. Oh, it is the maxed out one. Yeah, that's really good, actually. Like, a lot of people say Throat Slicer, the one you have to buy, is the best. But I prefer this one. Because I'd rather one-shot my enemies than stack bleed damage on them. Like, I could see that the bleed damage is useful when you get spotted, but I prefer having instigating on it. Let's go to the arena then. I do really like this weapon. Yeah, it usually takes a couple of tries. I heard that he's like the third or fourth that appears, something like that. But then also I've heard from other people that it's completely random which order they appear in. So I honestly have no idea. But it's worth doing. Just while I'm hanging around Nuka World, I might as well do it. So which gun should I go with? Tell you what, I'll test this out.
Supporting the operators. Smartest thing a lot of us have done.
Or can I just kind of turn invisible and get near that door? Still hidden. Oh, he turned invisible too. This guy knows the game. This must be a fun battle to watch and both people are invisible. Imagine that, paying money to go visit an arena and both the people turn invisible. Look how that's invisible. Wrong button. That's not bad actually, I nearly one-shotted him. Like, considering the fact that, like, I haven't actually invested in big leagues at all, that's not bad at all. Yeah, it's always been kind of a little side thought that I've had throughout this character to invest in Blitz, because like it's all well and good, like there's two kinds of stealth characters. There's like the long range stealth characters that use snipers, then there's the close ones that use melee weapons, and I wanted to see if it was possible to do both. It's like I think I've proven that stealth and like stealth sniper and power armor works. But I'd like to see if like a blitz melee character could work as well. I mean that worked pretty well. I mean if I just had a blitz and a bit more melee damage, I mean that would be pretty good. And I mean I can get the melee damage if I invest in big leagues, and blitz isn't unobtainable. I mean I've got agility 11 I think technically. Yeah, well 12 if you include the paint on my armor. Right, so what I think I'll do now is I'll go find Shank wherever he happens to have put himself, and I'll go clear another raider outpost. Like, yeah, this character could become like a stealth sniper and melee sniper kind of hybrid if I just invested a couple of perks into it. Like, it's definitely possible. And Shank's over here now.
Hey, Shank.
Figured those pack loonies would go off the deep end sooner or later. At
Hey,
least
level
now
9.
Folks know what happens to traitors. Now, something I can do?
You're getting there. Level 9's a decent level. Like, level 9's when your character kind of starts to take shape a little bit, and you can kind of start seeing the character playing out. I want to run a job.
I was hoping you job for me.
Yeah. What kind of job we talking here?
Claim
I
a new
want to
gang
claim another
outpost.
outpost for our gangs.
And did you want to talk the settlers off their land yourself? Or should I rally some bodies to help you put them on ice?
And wipe out.
Start organizing a crew. We're gonna bury those settlers.
I'll make it happen. And which gang you want to join you on the job?
Let the disciples have this one.
Got it. So, where you want to do this?
Ooh, I didn't think about where I want to do it. Why am I doing more? Because there's a trophy. There's a trophy to get 8.
Let me... believe that spot's one of yours, boss. Still want to proceed?
That one's the target.
Of course, boss. So you know how this job works. Head to the target.
Yeah, there's a trophy if you do 8. So that's why I'm doing
Be a
it.
couple of our guys waiting for you when you arrive. Help you clean the place out. Wouldn't be surprised if some Minutemen showed up to lend a hand. Wish I could see their faces when they see who they're going up against. Show those settlers who's in charge.
Like Greentop Nursery. Yeah, it's kind of in one of the more dangerous areas of the map. Right, okay. So these guys might actually be a challenge. Gage, have you
Heads
fixed
up.
out friendship
Somebody
yet?
thought this was worth beefing up. You got something for me, boss?
Are things all right between us?
Been a damn fun ride so far. I'm looking
For some reason, I'm really struggling to get Gage's affinity up. It's a bit of a pain. I mean, like, his perk isn't great, it's just 5% more XP from combat, so it's not exactly amazing. But, like, I don't know. I'd like to have it done.
Hey.
Got a good look at them, boss. Seems they brought in some muscle, which just means more bloodshed to go around. Wanna move in?
Yeah, I'll probably keep these changes, but I am eventually going to kill the raiders anyway. So it won't really matter.
Let's get this show on the road.
Hell yeah.
That's one. Now, poor settlers. Yeah, they're not named. They'll respawn. It's fine. Actually, I'm one-shotting all these guys still anyway. That guy knows it must be. One penetrator promise 95% accuracy. There we go, cleared. That's 4 done. Red Flags Disciples. Head explodes, all you hear is get up, get up. Well, also, I'm quite enjoying doing the Raiders stuff. I hardly ever do the Raiders. I'm like a good guy like 99% of the time. So it's like, it's nice to actually get a change and actually see some of the stuff I don't usually see. But it's so... I'll head back to Shank, I'll do one more. Brotherhood of Steel for life, though. Well, I think the Brotherhood and the Raiders can live, like, simultaneously. It's like, you know how the Brotherhood like killing synths and ghouls and super mutants. Well, my Raiders, they're humans. I mean, they're, like, pure humans, so the Brotherhood have no business against them. They can live simultaneously. It's fine. I'm sure it's absolutely fine.
Made some good moves, boss. Guess we
Shank.
Boss, what can I do for you?
Was hoping you could arrange a job for me.
Works for me. What type of job did you want to run?
It's time we took over another settlement.
Got it. So how'd you want to approach it? Talk them into leaving?
Right. Get me a crew. That settlement.
Will do. In which gang you wanted?
The Pack.
The Pack.
Boss. Think you're gonna need to pick someone who didn't turn on you. How about another gang?
The Operators.
Deal. They'll be waiting for you. So, where you want to do this?
But Brotherhood go to Libertalia to kill Raiders. I don't know. I'm not convinced that that's actually like the Brotherhood attacking Libertalia. I think it's just more that Libertalia is really close to a Brotherhood spawn location, so the Brotherhood always end up appearing the same time you're there. And even if they are there,
I think that one's your turn.
like, even if they are there, they might have somehow heard about the synth that's in charge at Libertalia, and they might be trying to hunt him. Who knows?
That one's the target.
Just wanted to make sure. So you know how this job works. Head to the target, put down anything that moves. I'll send a crew ahead to the settlement. They'll help you clear the place out. Take down any backup these folks managed to convince to throw in with them. Give those settlers hell.
It's Warwick Homestead, way down south here. But are you streaming right now, Z Mailman? So I'm going to be finishing up in a couple of minutes, and I could host you if you're streaming. I wanted to kill all the Warwick family. That's not nice. I could just say we're doing Brotherhood business, because we all know fucking Daddy Warwick is a synth. let's build a flag. Why didn't you guys turn up late to the party? Cool. Yeah, the Minutemen don't stand a chance right about now. Right, so that's 5 out of the 8 now, I think. Right, so let's fast travel back to Shank, then I'm probably going to finish it off. I'll start off tomorrow, most likely, with the remaining 3, then we'll move on to something more interesting. Yeah, Zemail man, if you're streaming, I'll host you if you want, but if you're not, that's fine.
Hey, boss.
Need something?
Actually, I'll tell you what, I'll finish up here then. I'm just gonna save it. So yeah, kind of follow me if you haven't already. And yeah, just kind of follow me if you haven't already. I'll be back tomorrow. I start at about 9 PM UK time. So, yeah, follow me if you haven't already. I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to finish off Nuka World. It's going to be mostly about taking the last 3 settlements and some of the other kind of miscellaneous stuff. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to stream if you don't want to, Zemail man. I'm not going to make you. I just meant like if you were already streaming, I'll host you. But if you're not, that's fine. Yeah, so okay. So I'll see you all tomorrow then. Goodbye.